Why you making that face? He in a hot seat. Chill, chill, chill. You making the block hotter, nigga. I gotta tell this story right, because if I don't, she gonna say I'm missing details. Then she gonna come over here and explain shit, and I don't got time. So we were 16, and her sisters was friends. Don't say that wrong, twin. I mean, her sister was friends with my sister, you know. And truth be told, our sisters decided to go to the beach. The fuck? I did. Was it cookout then beach? Was it cookout then beach? Yeah. Okay, all right. So we had a cookout at my house, bro. We had a cookout at my house. She look, bro. I know y'all making me nervous. So we had a cookout at my mom's crib, okay, and. Yeah, we had the cookout at my mom's crib, and we met there. First, that was the chronicles of, you know, us just seeing each other for the first time. Like, I ain't gonna lie, she looked dusty. You know what I'm saying? Like, she looked dusty as hell, right? So, no. I'm on track. I'm not lost. She looked dusty as fuck, okay? So.
You weren't cute either.
She was looking dusty as hell in this cookout, okay? So. At this cookout, we was talking, whatever. Like, she was acting like she was shy. She know that I was the cutest nigga that she ever seen in her whole entire existence at the time. I don't know why it took her so long to really even recognize that. You know what I'm saying? So, she saw me in the kitchen. I was sitting there. It was she's looking at, bro. Right? So, I was in the kitchen, sitting down, chilling, vibing, whatever. She came in. And at the time, in my mom's kitchen, it was like 100, 200 degrees in that bitch. It was hot as hell, bro. Like, I mean, you walk in the kitchen and it's like you just walked on the sun for the first time in your life, right? You're going to be sweating. So technically, that's the first time we ever met. Girl, you better get up and start punching on him. Hey, whose side are y'all on, bro? Hey, look how white my teeth look, though. But that's basically the very first time that we met. But that was in 2016. You know, she's older than me by a little bit. And that was the simplest way to sum up the first time we met. But like, we always just kept in contact all over the years. Like, you know, we always been like, unfortunately she had to move away somewhere, and she left me on purpose and never decided to come back until it was 2020.
Leave you on purpose.
She left me on purpose, and she decided to go with a parent that she didn't really mess with. So, I'm playing, obviously. Right, so she moved away from me. Damn, twin, she left. Yo, bro, twin, she left me. She left me in 2016. We could have been together for 6 years, but she left me, bro. She left me. You see what happens? Like, she didn't realize that I was the most sexiest nigga that she ever seen in her life, in her whole entire existence. She didn't realize that. But that's the first time we met, right? Did I explain it correctly? Yeah. There was not no like heavy details the first time, but the second time you want to explain. What? You want to explain your side?
When I came back?
Yeah. Come on, get on the hot seat too, man. You gotta get on the hot seat too. It came back together. It did come back together. That's what made it. You feel me? That's what made it work. But let me tell you this, gang. She was ride or die from the ripple. You know what I'm saying? Like. We about to tell you. What part you going to explain? You going to explain, you want to explain this. You want to explain when you came back?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, explain when you came back.
I was living in Delaware at the time. And then I moved back with my aunt and my cousin, and you know, we had each other on Snapchat, even though we wasn't like talking that much.
Snapchat.
And I got on Snapchat one day, and he had posted like, somebody come see me at work, and I saw his shirt and it said Snipes, and I looked at my cousin and I was like, "There's no way he worked at the Snipes down the way."
If y'all don't know what Snipes is a sneaker store.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, It's the one in freaking Ewing. And I was like, bro, we gotta go. So we walked all the way to his job.
They walked like 3 miles to get to my to get to my job.
We walked to his job, and I walked in there looking. I looked dusty that day too, but
Dusty.
it's whatever. We walked in there, and he saw me, and he hit the little double take.
Bro, listen, okay? Like, I remember what she looked like in 2016. Okay, listen, guys, right? She was my skin complexion in 2016, right? So she comes into Snipes in 2020, right? And now
I was yellow.
she had you had like a jacket on covering your head, like
Yeah, I had on
she
a
had on the
hoodie and a
hoodie,
hat.
she had on the hat.
Yeah.
She like, bro, all I could go off of was eyes, nose, mouth. That's all I had to go off of. Okay? So
Yeah, and then I walked in there, and he hit the little double take, and he was like,
bro,
and I was like,
I looked,
hey.
I'm like, oh, it's a regular customer. No, I'm a manager. Bro, look, I'm a manager at this job,
You
bro.
weren't doing shit in there anyway.
Nigga, I was the head honcho. I was the head honcho. I was like, I was walking, I'm looking, you know, like when you a manager looking at stuff, or when you an associate looking in the sneaker store, you're just looking around. You're like, oh, you know, that's a customer, or I bet I could run down, try to get them to buy this, woo, 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 woo. Right? So now I'm at the front of the store. I look, I'm like this, and I look, after I look, I'm like, nah.
She looked familiar.
I look again, like it was like a nah in my head. Look, she loved designer. You know when you see that one, you know what I'm saying? You look, you be like nah. Then you look again, you be like, oh shit, it is her. You know what I'm saying? That was the moment that I had, bro. And
Yeah. And then we talked for a little bit because I went in there and did not plan on buying anything. But once again, me being a real one, he like, don't mess with my conversion.
No.
You gotta buy something.
You talk
before you walk out the store.
you talk about being a real one because you seen the comment that said being a real one. So
He talked
chill.
about I can't mess up his conversion walking out the store without buying nothing. So I think what I buy like sneakers or something that day.
I think-
don't think I bought a shirt.
Was it that day where you brought your cousin sneakers, or was that the day?
It might have been the day
or
I
was
bought
that the
my
day where you
cousin.
brought the shorts? That wasn't the day you brought
No,
the shorts.
it might have been the day. I bought my cousin some Air Forces that day. And,
All white G Phrasals.
And you know, we tried to rekindle. You know, he took my phone, put his phone number in there.
Bro, listen. I took her phone and I was like, oh yeah, I enter it. Cause listen, my fellas out there, hold on, right? My fellas out there, you know when you meet that female, right? And you think she cute, right? You try to run down on her, whatever, woo, right? You try to exchange phone numbers. She might give you a fucked up number. You know that for sure. So, I don't know that, right? You came to me, but listen, at the end of the day, you gotta play it cool. You gotta play it cautious, bro. So you gotta, I took your shit instead of you taking mine. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, you hit me. Right? And then I called myself right there on the spot. You know how it worked, fellas. I called myself right there on the spot. And I was like, all right, bet. We locked in. I kept it P. I kept it P, bro. Oh my God. All right, continue.
Okay, yeah, you put your number on my phone, and then it was like the next day we hung out. He was like, I'm about to, when I go for work, you want to do something. So I walked back up to his job the next day. And then I think I ended up going back to my house, and he came and picked me up. And we went on little Rita's date.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. Fellas, listen. Just another tip. Feel me? You make the plan. You know what I'm saying? You make the plan, and you be like, yo, at this time, this date, are you free? You is? Or bet I'm picking you up. Or we gonna link. Or we gonna do this. Or we gonna do that. And we want to read this date.
We didn't even know what we was doing. We just ended up.
I knew the plan.
We ended up at Rita's. And I was supposed to get my cousin something, and it melted by the time I got back.
Bro.
Because we was out for like hours.
We was out for hours?
Yeah,
We was, bro. Like, Rita's, like, is the water ice. So we had, like, a water ice thing for her cousin, and it was completely just water. in flavoring in there. Like I swear, it was no ice at all. Like
She still ate it.
She put that John in the freezer and she refroze that shit.
But yeah, I think after that it was like we was hanging out like every other day or something.
Bro, after that we was hanging out every other day. We start going on mad dates with my friends, with her cousin, with her friends. And that kind of like. That kind of was our 2020. That was when we came back, and that was 2020 for us. But then she wouldn't go home.
I wouldn't.
She wouldn't go home. It's not a lot of men out here like you, bro. Girl, keep him. Hey, Manny, who is that? Manny. You was on the live earlier. I keep botching your name. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but Manny Baby, I appreciate you. There's not a lot of real ones like me, but she came over one time, and every single time she came over, she left more and more clothes at my house. You know what I'm saying? So, I would go through my laundry and I would be trying to wash clothes and stuff, and a little piece of you saying it wrong. How would you say it?
How did you say it?
I said.
Money, baby.
Money. That's crazy. Wait, that's how they do it. Yeah, bro. Like, so each and every day she came over, she was leaving a piece of clothing every single time. You know what I'm saying? So she would come over, leave a scrunchie. Like the first couple times, come over, leave a scrunchie. Come over again. Maybe she leave her glasses. Like she has some trying to make sure nobody else come around. Oh. I understand, bro, but like, she said it. Okay, look, but the next time she'll leave a pair of shoes, she'll go home in Crocs or something. You know what I'm saying? And then like it was just getting like more and more of her stuff. Like then it became t-shirts, then it became sweatpants, it became tights, it became socks, it became like everything else. And now, fast forward, like that was the whole entirety of 2021, bro. And we was at Duke's crib. So the whole entirety of she stayed for a year with no complaints. Like we really had no complaints the whole entire time.
I mean, I was going home like here and there.
Okay, listen. She was going home to come right back the same day.
Yeah. And I was going to work. I used to have to drive from Jersey to Philly every day. And then I would just come back.
She would go to Philly, come to Jersey. We'll both drive to work together. We'll go to work. We'll come back. And she would stay for like 4 or 5 days. And then she'll go home for a day, go get a change of clothes or whatever the case is, come back, stay for 2 more weeks. She'll go back home.
Yeah. Basically.
And then she'll stay there for 2 days. We on the phone all day. Note, the communication was on point. We was on the phone 24/8.
We was on the phone from the day you gave me a phone number. We was always on FaceTime. You would be at work all day, and I would be on FaceTime.
Bro, I used to open up the store with her on the phone, snoring in my ear.
I wasn't gonna mess up my sleep. I'm gonna answer the phone, but I ain't gonna mess up my sleep.
But now, like fast forward to now, because 2020 was kind of repetitive, Now we wanted a change around this time last year. Basically, we wanted a change, and we was like, you know what? Like, let's save up, try to get an apartment. And literally 3 months later, 3 months later, we was able to get an apartment, and that's where we are today. Truth be told. So that's our story of how we met. Ayo, she leaving her mark. She letting you know she's staying. She ain't going nowhere. Respectfully, you lucky twin. I appreciate that, man. Wow, I love this story. I appreciate that for real. Like Cherry, I do. Loving this story. We appreciate that for real.
Yeah.
Proud of you, twin. Hold that down. She be pissing me off though, gang. She be pissing me all the way off, bro. Like, I'd be ready to jump out the window. Like, on some real. And we on the second story. You know what I'm saying? So, Like, but I understand. I ain't, I'm holding it down as much as I could. I'm holding it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm holding it down and get like that, bro. But that's part of it, twin. Look, I understand. You know what I'm saying? But that's where we are now. I appreciate y'all for even sitting here listening to the story, and I appreciate y'all for saying that y'all really enjoyed it, man. Y'all gonna see a lot of us. We got a YouTube channel. You said what?
So you keep rocking back and forth. I'm gonna fall.
Yeah, we got a YouTube channel that we are starting to try to post on.
Yeah.
And we also have a couple of TikTok as well. So yeah, we gotta start posting on that. It's not in my. That's not in my description.
I don't think so. I got a little bit.
I'm gonna try to pin it. What is it? Just Mir Nise? Yeah. Okay. But this is the channel. If I could pin it, I don't think I could pin it. Oh, this is the channel. It's pinned to the top, so if you guys could copy and paste or whatever the case is. But that's the YouTube channel, and that should be the TikTok too, right? That should be the TikTok too, right?
Yeah, but it's like actually "and" spelled out instead of like the "and" sign. It's "and."
Oh, it's not the and sign on YouTube.
It's the "and" sign on YouTube.
Oh, it's the and sign on YouTube. It's the and sign on YouTube.
The actual word.
So, YouTube is Nise. Okay. And TikTok is the one that I just sent the one that I pinned. So the one that's pinned is TikTok, and the one that is separate is YouTube. But yeah, were you guys able to get that? I'm not too sure if you was able to get that. Bet. Okay. That's dope. But yeah, damn. I pushed it to 608. Yes, I did. Okay, bet. I appreciate y'all for supporting us 1,000%, bro. And hopefully we all could stay connected, and hopefully we all could, just network and help each other pursue what we're trying to pursue, and, just be very supportive. I don't see it, twin. Nah, facts. 5.3K likes is fucking ridiculous. You said you don't see it? I know everything that I sent was correct, so I think maybe you mixed it up. Because I just put the new YouTube. I just put the YouTube one. The YouTube one is Mir and with the @ sign and Nise. The TikTok one is Mir and Nise, like actually and spelled out. But yeah, that's about it, man. I got it, twin. I just subbed. I appreciate you, bro. For real. I really do. But Friday I will be live. And tomorrow, no, today Thursday. So yeah, Friday morning I will be live, and probably around like 6:30 or 7:00 p.m. I will also be live again. That will be me at work. So if y'all want to conversate with me while I'm at work. And Friday probably around the same exact time as this one, if not a little bit later in the day, probably like I want to say in the PM, if it's not in the morning. So it's definitely going to be on Friday, and it's definitely going to be one at work. So please stay tuned, and I appreciate y'all for supporting me. Any last things? Anybody else got anything that they want to speak about or talk about or anything like that before I end it out? Have a good night. I appreciate you. You have a very good night as well. I'm finna take it down though, twin. Appreciate you too. So I appreciate you too as well, bro. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll all have good mornings. And I'ma DM y'all. I'ma DM y'all because both of y'all got mods and everything. So I'ma DM y'all, and we should try to keep in contact as most as possible. All right. See ya.